This is not a fever dream despite it being hot. 2 weeks ago, I didn't think the 2026 Los Angeles Marathon was going to happen for me because I was still recovering from an injury sustained during the Surf City Marathon 5 weeks prior. LA was in the middle of a heat wave in the first weekend of March. Race morning was a complete disaster with parking and transportation. I started the marathon way past the start time, but it ended up teaching me something about leaving my ego behind, and it turned into one of the marathons I'm most proud of. However, I'm still dealing with some injuries. I thought I was getting better when I was vacationing in Hong Kong last week. I was able to pull off a 6-mile progression run. Then when I came back to do a 13-mile run, my left hip felt really wonky that I actually had to cancel the long run after 7 miles. Just could not move my left hip. Is this gonna get me a PR? Of course not. But the thing is, I still want to finish the LA Marathon in a healthy manner. So by taking it really easy on the 16-miler today, at least I won't make my injuries any worse. The test was a 16-mile long run, but I decided to walk it. 5 minutes of easy running with 1 minute of walking. There was some pain in my left hip around mile 10, but I was able to complete the run. It was so slow that my Apple Watch died before I hit 16 miles, but much better than a week ago when I had to quit my 13-miler after 7 miles. After that run, I knew chasing a fast time wasn't happening, so I left my ego behind and made the goal simple. Just finish the marathon. We all have our routines when it comes to the long runs and also right before race day. So I'm here at Kirari West, and as you know, I always eat here before heading out to the LA Marathon Expo. The food is good, the matcha is satisfying, and it's all about carbs galore. You know, it's all about carbo loading before the LA Marathon. Nothing new on race weekend, so here we go. I got my usual turmeric chicken panini and my matcha latte. Plenty of carbs here in the sandwich. Also, this matcha latte is going to help me power through the LA Marathon Expo. I don't care if it's going to be warm this afternoon. I still like my matcha latte hot. Think of it as acclimating to the hot running conditions for Sunday. That's right, it was going to be a scorcher for the race. This clip of crawling through traffic to get to Dodger Stadium foreshadows what's to come on race day. An hour later, despite all that traffic, we're here at Dodger Stadium. They sort of changed where we could park, but parking was still easy and free. Such a nice day to have the LA Marathon Expo here at Dodger Stadium. I'm in a seated corral. I'm actually in Corral C, so we'll head over there. All right, that's me, Corral C. 10 years, yeah, 10 years of doing this, woohoo! Besides my bib, I got a couple other goodies, got a little sticker, and then got a pin for being LA loyal. Since it's my 10th time running this, I get an extra goodie, so let's head over there. I love it, LA loyal, milestone, 10-year swag, woohoo, 10 years. Wow, for running LA Marathon 10 years, I get this hoodie, and I get this huge medal. I find this is funny that I get a medal even before running the marathon. Over here is the t-shirt and bag pickup. Yes, extra small. This really is a nice hoodie, but it's too warm to wear it right now. Maybe in 10 months when it gets cooler in LA. Getting the bib, the bag, and the shirt was the easy part, but now I've got to exit through the gift shop. Guess I'll check out the ASICS store really quickly here. Oh, this is a unique sweatshirt. It has the LA Marathon course on it. Oh, that's a cute tank. I like it. I like how light it is. That would be perfect to run in tomorrow. Or in 2 days. Now my favorite part of the expo. We're gonna go see how many freebies I can collect. Lots of vendors out here today, so we're gonna be going up and down the aisles. Here's the course map. I don't think it's changed in the last 5 years. So of course we're starting at Dodger Stadium and then just gonna keep going through Hollywood, then just keep going. Then we go to Brentwood. The map is so long, so I have to get over here to capture the turnaround point at 22 miles and change. Then I'm gonna turn around and then head back up into Santa Monica Boulevard, and then that's where it ends in Century City. Yes, true. I think the LA Marathon is easier
to run than finding parking in Santa Monica. It's been here, big money, big money, big money, but wrong TV show, right? Okay, let's see, what do I get? Dang, that was a big spin. And I get I win a giveaway. Oh, cool, a bag, yay, woohoo! Yay, I got a free giveaway bag. This is perfect to get any free swag I may collect here. And this is what I collected from the LA Marathon Expo thanks to this free bag that I got. I haven't crossed the finish line yet because it's not Sunday, but I already feel like I'm a winner. 10th LA Marathon Expo down. Now I'm gonna head on out to see everybody on Sunday. Best of all, I got plenty of drinks just in case I get stuck in traffic on the way home. I'm 99% sure that I'm going to be stuck in traffic. What pace will I be running on Sunday? I think with the way things are going, probably 10 minutes per mile. I don't know how my left hip is going to behave. There is some hope because I was able to run my last speed workout a couple of days ago. I hit my target paces, but towards the end, I could feel a little twinge of pain coming on. And right now, I feel like my left side is starting to ache, maybe because I got a little too greedy with all the swag. Yeah, believe it or not, this bag is kind of heavy and I was carrying it on my left shoulder for a bit there. So there was a cost to getting all this free drinks and pasta and ramen. But what, I have 36 hours to try to rest and recover. So we'll see how I feel on Sunday morning. Choices as to which shoe I'm going to be wearing to the LA Marathon. So if you recall, the last couple of races I ran in the Nike Vaporfly 3s. However, because I'm not really going for a goal time and it's going to be hot tomorrow and I'm injured, I'm not 100%, I'm not going to go for the Vaporflies. Instead, I'm going to be sporting these new Nike Vomero Plus. They're now my easy running shoes. They replace my React Infinity. These things are all torn up. See, it's even coming apart. The goal is to finish the LA Marathon without too much pain, without getting a heat stroke. So you know what? Let's keep things easy. Let's bring in that mentality of the easy run and run in these Nike Vomero Plus. The Flatlay, basically, I'm going to be wearing the exact thing that I wore at Surf City Marathon. It was tried and true, okay? So I'm gonna wear my Lululemon running top, make sure I have my sunglasses. That's gonna be key because it's gonna be really sunny, especially the last 8 miles. Plenty of nutrition because it's gonna be hot. I anticipate a lot of sweating. 2026 LA Marathon Flatlay edition.
Don't forget the obligatory pre-race banana because I'll need all the potassium I could get for a hot run. I set my alarm wrong despite the reminder for daylight savings time on social media. Well, what a disastrous morning so far, and this is what happens when you plan a marathon on daylight savings. I'm also stuck in traffic trying to enter the Century City parking lot. The problem is they shut down Santa Monica Boulevard, and I don't know why. In past years, I would enter Century City from Santa Monica Boulevard. They would only shut down one side of it, but the side going into Santa Monica Boulevard going east would always be open, so that was the most direct way. So instead, today, they shut it down, and I've been circling around this area, this west side area now for about 30 minutes, and now I'm stuck in this long line. Not how I want to start off marathon morning. Also, I didn't set my alarm properly. I'd set it for 2:55 a.m. because I was supposed to get up to log into a site in order to get tickets to a state park, completely blanking out that 2:55 a.m. on March 8th, 2026 was not going to exist because of daylight savings time. So instead, I overslept and I didn't get tickets to the state park either. I think I'm a little bit bummed out about not getting the tickets to the state park. Well, I made it, 5:22, so I was stuck in traffic there for an extra, 40 minutes. Getting into the parking lot in Century City was only one of the many disasters that morning. The line to get onto the shuttle was long. I thought it was going to be smooth sailing on the 10 freeway, but we were stuck in traffic entering Dodger Stadium. This was frustrating because it nearly took me 2.5 hours to get to this point. What was I supposed to have done? Wake up at 1 a.m. like for the Revel Big Bear race? Usually I have plenty of time to get to Dodger Stadium, but the road closure and the long line to get on the shuttle put me behind schedule. I have
15 minutes before start time. I don't think I'm gonna get into my seated corral. Oh well. I need to go to the bathroom and then I need to drop off my stuff. And then I'm just gonna go into the general corral because I think they're gonna close down the seated corral by the time I'm done with everything.
The lines to the bathroom were still this long.
It's 2 minutes till start time and I'm here at the bathrooms. At least I got my gear checked in before it closed. But remember, the clock doesn't start until you cross the start line, so it's maybe a while. Since it's gonna be a while anyways, might as well eat my banana.
Seriously? It took over 20 minutes to use the porta potties.
Definitely gonna be going to the open corral. I'm 20 minutes late.
At this point, I was completely late. My corral was long gone and the race had already started, but I had to remind myself, today wasn't about chasing a PR. The goal was simple, just finish the Los Angeles Marathon. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't even sure I'd be able to run this race at all. So I took a deep breath, let go of the frustrating morning, and reminded myself to be grateful that I even got to toe the start line. 27 minutes after the official start, I finally crossed the line. At that moment, I stopped worrying about the time, the morning chaos, or anything else that had gone wrong. The only thing that mattered was putting one foot in front of the other. They were handing out full bottles of electrolyte at mile 3? Sign me up! This actually helped me hydrate myself for the first half of the marathon, so I did not need to go through the aid stations. Luckily, this was my 10th time running the Los Angeles Marathon, so I knew the course pretty well. I knew where the hills were, where the toughest sections were coming up, and how to manage my effort. I could even enjoy the taiko drummers for the first time as we climbed up the hill in front of the Disney concert hall. With the injury and the heat, I knew this wasn't a day to push the pace. Instead, I stuck to the plan that my coach and I had talked about before the race, which was to race smart. Walk the hills, run easy on the flats and downhills, and protect my left hip as much as possible.
Okay, starting to feel a little better. Bumped into a running friend. I ran with him for about a quarter of a mile just to catch my breath. Hey, that's exactly what I need. Whoop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. It's a hot one. I know I'm gonna dry in a few minutes. I didn't get that drenched. Meanwhile, we're in Thai town and I have a craving for mango sticky rice. Sounds really good.
Or actually, I could have gone for a Thai iced tea. But still, I was just trying to stay steady, stay patient, and keep moving forward. One of my favorite stretches of the Los Angeles Marathon is running through Hollywood. After 10 years of running this race, this part of the course never gets old. I stayed disciplined with the plan. Remember, walk the hills, run easy on the flats, and keep the effort under control. It meant leaving the ego behind and resisting the temptation to chase other runners. Today wasn't about proving anything. It was about running smart and enjoying the experience. Hey, it's a musical about me, Tina. Just kidding. Running by Pantages Theater always lifts my spirits.
The Wax Museum, yeah, right. Everything would be melting right now. Another walk break. I really do like Hollywood Boulevard. There's a slight decline, so that helped. But I'm starting to feel a little tension in my hip, so I've got to protect it. I have 15 more miles. I can do it.
The Oscars are going on the following week, but I can't name a single movie that is being nominated. The only nominee I'm following is Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead for Best Score, but I will take advantage of this moment to run in the shade.
But yeah, I should win an Oscar for today for being so dramatic.
True.
Why not? Let's just take a little walk break through the shaded area. Remember, we still have about 15 more miles left to go. So, just gotta pace ourselves here. We can do it. See, Hercules believes in me. Even though this isn't a Disney run, you can go the distance. Whew, boy, that feels really good. And we're about 13.1 miles, so half marathon done. No, it's a slow time, but I'm all right. I can do it. Feel a little tension in the hips. My strategy has been to walk the uphill portions of it because the LA Marathon course is a rolling hills course, and then run the downhills. But I am going to walk this part because I'm scared of slipping on the cuffs, feeling kind of unsteady. So just going to walk through this cuff area, and then I'll start running again. I think it's a little downhill over there. Mile 15, and I finished off this bottle that I'd gotten at mile 3. I'm thinking about just hanging on to it, maybe refilling it later, because I know it's just gonna get hot. It's pretty hot right now. I don't want to even check the temperature, because if I see an 8 in that number, I'm gonna freak out.
The crowds were great, and there were plenty of snacks on the course.
Yes, you are. Get
Thank
you
you.
some.
Why not? And go for a red vine. I should try to get into the shade here. Yeah, that's much better. Get into the shade here, take some cover. Yay, it's my other favorite part of the course, Rodeo Drive. I really want to go shopping right now. Really. Yes, it's time to go shopping. No, just kidding. No, not time to go shopping. Maybe afterwards. Hey, can I get a Birkin for running the LA Marathon? Come on now. How many people actually run the LA Marathon? What percentage of the population? Yeah, like less than 1% of the population runs a marathon. So hence, we should get a Birkin bag.
So fancy. There was a string ensemble, and a glass of champagne would have been perfect. Another one of my favorite moments of the Los Angeles Marathon comes around mile 17 through Rodeo Drive. There's just something fun about running past all these high-end shops and luxury boutiques. For a few minutes, you feel like you're part of the Beverly Hills lifestyle, even if you're just passing through in sweaty running gear. By this point in the race, the miles are starting to add up, but seeing Rodeo Drive always gives me a little mental boost. And with the injury and the heat, I kept reminding myself to stay patient, stick to the plan, and keep the ego in check.
Oh, perfect. They have Coke. That's exactly what I needed.
Straight sugar.
Oh, straight sugar. Regular Coke.
Now we come to mile 18 where the charity runners end their race, and if you were a marathoner having a tough day, you can also end your race here. Around mile 18 of the Los Angeles Marathon this year, there was something new that got a lot of attention online. Race organizers allowed runners to stop at mile 18 if they were having a really tough day and still receive a medal, and the internet had a lot of opinions about that. But as a physician, I see this a little differently. When temperatures climb and runners start pushing past their limits, that's when we start seeing real medical issues. Things like heat stroke, rhabdomyolysis, hyponatremia, kidney injury, even liver damage. These aren't just buzzwords. These are real conditions that can put people in the hospital. The results are still annotated. Everyone knows who finished the full marathon and who didn't. It doesn't take away anybody's personal record, Boston qualifying time, or the pride of finishing 26.2 miles, but the reaction online surprised me. There was a lot of negativity and honestly a lot of rage-baiting headlines. Running is supposed to be about community, encouragement, and pushing yourself in a healthy way. Sometimes I think we could all use a little more grace.
A little under 8 miles to go. I can do this. A little under 8 miles. It's a longish, long run, sort of. No time for a happy meal. Ran through that narrow section over there, but I kind of feel my left hip kind of popping. And then there's a little tingling in my left foot. But as long as I can move, I'll be fine. Even though these 8 miles are really awful, there's a lot of support on the course. I just love how there's a lot of local running clubs on the side with all sorts of refreshments and treats. Let's see if somebody has a can of Coke. Actually, a couple years ago, that's what powered me through, is a can of Coke. So I think that stand is in Brentwood, so it's a couple of miles away. So gotta keep powering through. Going over 10K. I say Diet Coke. I don't know, actually regular Coke. I see a regular Coke. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. What was that slogan? Coca-Cola makes the world go round. Oh wait, there's a can of Coke. Yes, thank you, thank you. Can of Coke, woohoo! This makes me so happy. This is worth running the marathon for a can of Coke.
There was something more energizing from that mini can of Coke than the Morton gels and salt tabs I had with me. It made running the last 10K of the course more tolerable.
A little hill up ahead by the VA hospital, but remember, what goes up must come down, so on the way down, it'll be going downhill, so we'll make up the time. Woo-hoo! Gonna turn around, gonna go home, go back to my car. Woo-hoo! Yeah!
This turnaround point past mile 22 was a relief because I didn't think I was going to be able to see this. It's like I've come full circle with running while injured.
Hey, can do this. It's a little under 4 miles. Easy run. See what I mean? So there was that climb up by the VA mile like 20 and 21. And now we're going downhill between mile 23 and 24. Just less than a 5K at this point. I can do it.
I spy a bottle of Coca-Cola, but I won't need another one for this last 5K.
Just passed mile 24. 2 more miles left. Do it. 2 more miles. I did run 2 miles yesterday, so I know I can do it. All right, 1.2 more miles left. 1.2. 1.2. And of course, we'll pass mile 25. I'm starting to cramp up. Just gonna walk off this ramp to try to get a strong finish. I mean, I'm definitely gonna finish. I'm fine. It's just, how do I want to feel in the end? I want to feel good because I work tomorrow. I don't think my chief would be happy if I called off. Yeah, what's my excuse? I ran the LA Marathon.
The last mile of the race had turned into exactly what I expected it to be, a test of resilience. The heat was taking its toll, and I could still feel the injury, reminding me it was there. But at the same time, I realized something. 2 weeks earlier, I didn't even know I was going to be able to run this race. And now here I was, deep into the final mile of the Los Angeles Marathon. At that point, I stopped thinking about pace, finish times, or anything like that. I just focused on putting one foot in front of the other and appreciating that I still get to do this. Running through Los Angeles, surrounded by thousands of other runners chasing their own goals, it's a pretty special thing. Look, I know in my last 4 full marathons, my time has gotten slower with each one, but this was by far the slowest of them all, but my proudest. Because sometimes the real victory isn't running faster. Sometimes it's leaving your ego behind and just being grateful that you get to run at all.
Thank you so much for volunteering. Thank you. I got water, but I can go for an electrolyte drink or maybe an electrolyte tab or something.
That's right, it was 85 degrees when I finished, so I really needed more electrolytes and plain water at this point.
Yeah, take it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's what I need. I'm relieved. They did have electrolyte drink. Take a space blanket or not. I'm not cold. It's very hot, but I'm thinking I should turn it into a purse. You guys all know my knockoff Birkin at the LA Marathon, right? In past years. I'll take one. Thank you. Thank you so much. See, I did get my Birkin, or actually it's more like a Picotin. Yeah, I think it's more of a Picotin. Oh yes, definitely need an ice cold towel. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much for volunteering. Thank you. Ice towel feels so good at the back of my neck. So time to go get some goods to put in my bag here. We are going to start off with bananas. And they have Pop-Tarts because apparently Pop-Tarts is a sponsor of the LA Marathon. I love me some pretzels. Lime flavored tortilla chips. Gotta admit, I did pretty well here. Got a lot of snacks in this bag.
Recovery for me started immediately with the free participant massage. This year, I didn't have to wait for a long time, so I was happy about that. This wasn't some sort of heroic race. I basically just wanted to finish. That's what I told my coach, considering that I'm still injured. I didn't fully recover from Surf City Marathon as well as I had hoped. So all things considering, with this crazy heat wave and everything like that, you know what? I'm happy. Sometimes with marathons, it's about finishing. It's not really about the time. It's about the process of training. It's about mental resilience. But what was helpful was having the right mindset. If I was truly going for a time, I totally would have freaked out. This would have been an incredibly bad day. But when you're injured and then the race conditions aren't optimal, you take a step back and you become appreciative of your ability to finish a marathon. I've ran enough marathons now to know, okay, there's going to be some races where it's going to be optimal and those are the races that you want to go for a good time. And then there are some races like today where you run for the joy of it and being appreciative that your body allows you to move. Yeah, left hip. This course is tough. It's always been tough, especially with the new change from moving it from Santa Monica finish to Century City, but I need to stop complaining about that. I mean, it's been 5 years since they made that change. But you know what hasn't changed? The spirit of the people spectating. There was so much energy from the crowds, and that's what motivated me to keep fighting to the finish line. Also, thanks to all those people who provided Coca-Cola. But this is why I love this race, even though it's kicked my butt more often than not, especially with the new race course. But I'm always grateful to be able to get to the finish line. I felt like my strategy of walking the uphills and running the downhills worked out really well because it didn't put as much stress on my left hip. So I accomplished what my coach had wanted me to do, which was to run smart. And I felt like
I had a pretty good strategy there. As far as future plans go, I still want to improve on my marathon times. It was just that these last 6 months I've been riddled with injuries. So I'm looking forward to a little break to allow me to recover. Because if I want to hit the 15-year mark for running the LA Marathon, I got to race smarter. Build in some breaks and then just know which races are okay to go all out and then which races just finishing is a major accomplishment.
10 years of running the Los Angeles Marathon, and this one may be the most memorable. Not because it was fast, but because it reminded me why I run in the first place. Sometimes the best races aren't the ones where everything goes perfectly. Sometimes they're the ones where you leave your ego behind and just keep moving forward. And this might be the most important marathon lesson of all. If you've ever had a race that didn't go according to plan, but still meant something to you, let me know in the comments.